Hello everyone. I wanted to shoot out a video to let y'all know that I have heard from a number of y'all that are our regular YouTube worshipers about the fact that there was no worship service posted this past weekend. As most of you remember from what I had announced last week, this past weekend, me and my family went on a small mini vacation through the weekend. We went and celebrated the birthday of my niece, who turned 2 this weekend. We had a lot of fun together as a family. For those of you that were able to make it to in-person worship at 9 o'clock and at 10:45 in the sanctuary, you were blessed with Julie Floyd coming in. You've heard from her before. She does a phenomenal job, and I know for a fact that she brought a wonderful message that was straight from her heart, given to her by God. And I know that she did a wonderful job in service. I've heard so much already from those of you that were in person. Unfortunately, there has been an issue with the recording that she gave to me. There's some technical difficulties, some problems with the program. Bottom line is that I don't have a recording to put here on YouTube. Now, I'm going to be working with Julie over the next couple days to see if we can find a way to recreate that recording so that I can post it, but I don't know when or if that's going to happen. But there were a couple of announcements that I wanted to make sure everyone knew about. Of course, first and foremost, we are continuing to do the in-person worship service. We're doing all of the social distancing and everything else. If you don't already know what all we're doing in the sanctuary to make sure that it's safe, healthy, and clean, you can go onto our YouTube page and you can look up that video and you can see exactly how we're making sure that everyone that comes into the sanctuary will be safe and healthy through the whole experience, so that all you have to do is just be there and worship with us in person. But if that's not your cup of tea, if you're not there yet, which is perfectly fine, we will continue to have our recorded worship services here on YouTube. This past Sunday was just one issue, and it's not indicative of what we're going to be happening. This next Sunday, I'll be back in the pulpit. We're going to continue with the sermon series, Talking Points, getting into the second sermon of the series, talking about the mixture of religion and politics. As we look forward to the fact of over the next couple of months, that's what we're going to be diving into as a society, being that November is a big month, and a big day in November will decide a lot of what goes on over the next 4 years in our country. And as we all know, there's so much stuff that's going on in our country, between COVID, between Black Lives Matter, between all of that stuff that's going on in our society and in our nation. November is going to be a big, big thing. And the months leading up to it are going to be just as big. So that's what the sermon series is all about. If you haven't seen the first sermon, it's on our YouTube page. You can go back and watch it to prepare for next Sunday's sermon. But the final announcement that I want to give this morning is, if you hadn't seen it on our Facebook page, please be advised about one of our youth reaching for his Eagle Scout Award in the Boy Scouts of America. Weston Myers is putting together a food drive for our senior citizens program, the Needville Senior Citizens Program. That's part of the Needville Ministerial Alliance, which of course our church is proudly a part of. He is going to be holding it this Sunday, the 16th, and the following Sunday, the 23rd. The drop-off point is at our youth building, right across the street from the sanctuary, and you can come by and drop it off. The flyer is on our Facebook page. You can see all the items that they're specifically asking for, that will help them make their lunches and dinners and make sure that the senior citizens are taken care of in their food needs. I won't go through them all here because it's a fairly long list. but you can go on our Facebook page and see that list. Um, and if you are going to HEB or getting an order filled or going to Walmart, see if you can pick up one or two of these items and bring it by. As I said, he's going to be at the youth building on the 16th, this upcoming Sunday, the 23rd, the following Sunday, from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock in the afternoon to pick up food and deliver it to the senior citizens program here in Meadville. If you have the ability, please be a part of this. Not only will it help the senior citizens that are part of the program, but it also helps one of our own who is striving to get one of the most prestigious awards that any young boy can get, and that is the Eagle Scout rank. Um, and so please be aware of this. Be in prayer for them, as these projects are always difficult. They entail lots of work, lots of planning, lots of organization. But at the same time, in your prayers, figure out what you can do to help him out. Either bring one of the canned goods, or some of the things that are on the list. Whatever you can do, come out and support him in what he's doing. Other than that, brothers and sisters, I hope that I'll be able to get the recording taken care of this week and be able to get it to you as soon as possible, so that y'all can, even though it may not be Sunday, still be able to go through a full worship service and not be down a worship service over the week. But we also will be having my lunch with the pastor will be live on Thursday at noon using Zoom, like we've been doing the past couple of weeks. And the reason that I've switched to Zoom is to try and get more of an interaction, kind of Bible study feel, so that y'all can interact with me, ask questions, look at what we're doing. We're continuing with the book of James, and I pray that you'll be a part of that as well. Of course, it will be recorded and it'll be put on our YouTube channel as well, so that you can watch it. If you're not able to be there at noon, you can watch it later in the day or the following day, or whenever you have the opportunity to do so. Otherwise, brothers and sisters, I hope you have a healthy and safe week. Keep your eyes peeled to our Facebook page for more information about all the things that are going on here at the church during this COVID crisis. And please be in prayer for our society, for our neighborhood, and for our nation. God bless you all.